What's up, Capricorn? And welcome to your end of November 2018 Terrascope Terra Vibe. Now listen, I know these are a little bit late. My bad. But I am so excited to get this video to you. Now, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Waterstar Vibes, and make sure that you guys subscribe to this channel, like this video, and if it resonates with you, please leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Now, Capricorn, let me get straight to it. Let me tell you why I was so excited to get this video out to you. I was in your energy and I feel so excited. It's like you guys are getting a new wave. Like there's this feeling of a wave of excitement. It's kind of like you get to start over, and you know you get ready to start over and you can create whatever you want. Now peep this vision, right? Let's say that you had a canvas, right? You had this blank piece of paper that you could create anything you wanted, right? And you were creating, but you were unconsciously aware that you were the creator, that you were creating. And so you came into awareness, you became conscious, you became woke, and then you realized, oh my God, this painting is mine. And I don't like the way the picture turned out. And you realized that your whole life you were in control and you could have painted whatever picture you wanted to paint, but you weren't consciously aware that you were creating your future, which is now your present, or a little bit ago, which was your present or your state of being. But now that slate not only gets wiped clean and you get a brand new canvas, you get the brand new canvas with the conscious awareness that you are the creator. And that makes you so excited that this time, even though you're excited, you're not just grabbing paint and slopping things on. You're taking your time to really think about, what am I going to create? How am I going to create it? What colors am I going to use? What positions am I going to put these things in? What shapes am I going to create? I mean, this is your thing, Capricorn. You are the one who is in control this end of November, all of this energy moving into December, even lingering on into January. You're about to get a brand new blank canvas. So you have to make sure that you are using what you've learned from the past and celebrating the conscious awareness. That's what I feel like for you, Capricorn. You're going to be celebrating a new conscious awareness that I am creating, and I'm aware that I'm creating. So you're going to be more selective of who you talk to. You're going to be more selective about the information that you put out. You're going to be more selective about what you choose to do and how you choose to do it. You're not just going to just do stuff for the sake of doing it. It seems like to me every step forward, lingering on, is going to be a conscious choice, and it's going to be filled with purpose. I'm feeling like with you, it's kind of like if this doesn't serve a purpose towards my highest good, I'm not touching it. That's the energy I'm catching from you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into these cards and see what we got going on. Whoa, whoa. That. Okay. All right, so first of all, in the center of the reading, we have the Eight of Wands. So this is about messages coming through. This is about something coming from afar. So there may be some information coming in, whether it's through social media, and it may be pertaining to some action. Some of you guys may be going on a trip, or someone may be coming to visit you. This could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries, or this can also be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, because crossing that we have the Queen of Swords. Now, some of you guys may be dealing with someone who is very structured in their way. They're like a public figure in some type of way, and they may be sending you a message, or something may be coming in the mail. I mean, it is, around the holiday season, so some people may be sending packages and things of that nature. Just be careful, because right now we are in the Mercury retro, so be careful about that. But you guys could also be taking a trip. Like I said, you guys may be planning a trip together, so be watching out for that. Now, some of you guys may be working with someone or thinking about bringing someone aboard with something that you are envisioning for yourself. Now, the Queen of Swords energy to me is also giving you kind of a warning to set your boundaries. Some of you Capricorns, and I just caught a flash of heat when I said that. Some of you guys are really going to have to establish boundaries between now and the very next few months. And when I say set boundaries, Capricorn, I am saying cutting people out, cutting people off. I keep hearing the nitty gritty. Like, it's getting to the nitty gritty. Seasons are changing. Lives are changing forever. And some people will not be able to handle the vibration that you're graduating to. And so they'll get burnt up, like trying to go too high in the sky, and you don't have an air mask on or something. You just can't handle it. Some people won't be able to handle it. And so you're going to have to set boundaries, because although those people may want to deal with you and be around you, this is a solo mission. I'm really feeling like this is a solo mission. Now, in the past position, we have the Two of Cups. So these could have been people that you were friends with. These could be old love relationships. These could be people who you grew up with, family members. This is a type of situation where you guys were emotionally connected. Could have even been like a soulmate type situation, a twin flame situation, a best friend situation. This is a type of situation where you probably never thought you would ever have to cut this person off or leave this person. Now, this energy here is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay, now if that is not the sign of the person, this is just the type of energy you have. Very emotional, very loving, like I said, soulmate type stuff. And soulmate relationships aren't necessarily just based on love and romance. You could be soulmates with your best friend, somebody who you're that connected with, who you've probably had a past life with, and you never thought that there would come a lifetime where this person would have to be cut off. But in the recent past, I see some of you guys have really been falling back. Capricorn's been real quiet lately, especially when it comes to telling plans, when it comes to sharing ideas, when it comes to, including people with your life and what you're doing. You're not including people right now. You're falling back. A lot of people are falling back right now. But that's because those people who are falling back are getting ready to step into that destiny, that forever life. And it's real. Like, that's the part that we have to get into your head, you especially Capricorn. Like, it's real this time. Like, I know you probably try a lot of things and want things to work out, and they may work, or it may work for a little bit of time, and then it'll kind of die down, but it's like, it's for real this time. And that's why, if certain people have been coming back out the blue, who you never thought you'd see or talk to again, if people that you're cutting off that you never thought you'd have to cut out of your life, if that stuff is starting to happen, those are your clues that you're about to step into something, and you cannot have people coming with you. So you're in recovery mode. If people have hurt your feelings in the past, you backing back. I mean, it's down to the small stuff. Some people may even say, you petty. You ain't talking to me no more. You ain't dealing with me no more because of that. People are going to try to minimize the things that they've said and try to make it seem like it wasn't that big of a deal. And, man, okay, yeah, I may have said this and may have said that, and the man doubted you or whatever. Or I may have talked to so-and-so about you and said this, but it's not that big a deal. Well, meanwhile, you can't have that energy or that vibration, okay? Now, in your head, it looks like you a little bit kind of bound in your own thinking. Okay, so we got to get out of this energy. I'm going to clarify this. But why are you in this energy here in your head? It's saying that you're kind of stuck in the guilt or something like that. Maybe it's because of the people that you have to step away from, that you're in recovery mode from. And it may be, like I said, people who you thought you were who was going to make it to that next level with you. I mean, we have imagination sometimes when we made it, and we up there with our friends, and we pop bottles and all them people, and then you get all the way upstairs and you sitting at the table alone. But You rather few people who are real be there than a lot of people who going to steal from you, who are going to continue to lie, who are going to secretly hate, who are going to be parasites. And you're going to start feeling drained because people aren't pouring into you. You need people who are going to pour into you and who are going to help you to stay motivated and energized, because you get around the wrong people, they start pulling from you. They start pulling from your energy and tugging you and bringing you down, and now you're tired and you don't have as much motivation. But like I told y'all got a second wind, like a refresher, like just sweeping over you. Like you're going to be so excited to paint on your brand new canvas that it's like this energy here, you're going to bust free from that. Like I already see that now, because as you can see, if you look at this young lady, these chains that are around her hand, all she has to do is do like this. And these swords, they're not blocking her from leaving. All she has to do is undo her hands, take the blindfold off, and stand up and walk from between the swords. See, it's all in her mind that tells her that she's trapped. So a lot of you guys feeling like, well, I can't get away from these people, and I don't know how to, maneuver through and be sneaky, or, I don't know how to say no. I don't know how to set boundaries. Well, that's in your head. You're the creator this time. You're the one with the blank canvas. So you have to decide who's worth more. And in this situation, it's point blank. You're worth more in this situation because destiny is at stake. It's for real this time. And when you get this fresh new wind of motivation, oh yeah, okay, you know what? I'm excited now. I'm getting this thing like too with this. Well, if I start over and I let these people out of my life, that means I have to do this and I have to do that, and then it's gonna be like this, and then I have to start over here and there. But your mindset now is about to be, oh snap. If I let these people out of my life, that means I could do it like this and do it like that. Some of you guys can't even be yourself in front of certain people. You feel like, oh my goodness, if I could just be by myself, like I could be my truest, highest, most authentic self. And that's another thing to remember as you're painting your canvas, Capricorn. Understand that this time, as you're evaluating what colors you're going to use, what shapes you're going to put on the page, understand you're going to have to do it from your truest, most authentic self. You're going to have to do it from your highest self, who you are, the way that you do it, the way that you want to do it, with only your influence. That's why this recovery mode is very important, because you're going to have to fall back, and as you're thinking about how you're going to paint the most beautiful painting of all times, how are you going to make it yours and only yours? You need to go within. You need to ask God. Ask God to give you the thing that only He can take credit for. You don't want nobody around, oh, I helped her do this, I made her do that, and I told her that. No. The thing that I feel is coming for you is when you go within, you are going to be given the thing that only God can take credit for. And that's amazing. Now, in the future position, we have right here the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is all about going within. It's all about you discovering your own path. If you look at this man, he has a lantern, and there's a very narrow path. It's so narrow that he's the only one who can walk it at that time. If someone else tried to get on the side of him, they both fall off. And that's the message to you. This is a solo mission. As you are painting that canvas, you are the only one holding the brush. Every single color that goes on that blank canvas now is your conscious choice. What choice are you going to make from your truest, most highest, most authentic self? I'm telling you, Capricorn, when you take the time to just be you in 100% of the way, you're going to have a breakthrough so major, like I said, only God will be able to take credit for it. But we got a lot of, let me repeat these. The Queen of Swords, okay? Boom, we set boundaries. Here we go with the Four of Swords. Boom, we falling back from people. In your mind, you may be feeling some type of way about that. You have to. Even if you haven't let these people go yet, it's like it's giving you some anxiety, making you feel a little mentally trapped. But you have to step out of that energy. This is a lot of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, by the way. And so it's like these swords are reflecting the mental. Okay, so a lot of these things that are going on are in your head. But you're going to have to come out of your head and you have to go into your spirit. Because that's where a lot of the true authenticity is. I'm really just feeling like, man, if you paint this picture with your true authenticity, you're going to break barriers. All right. So, in your fear position, we got the 4 wands. So you're probably feeling like you may never be stable. Like things may never come to the exact way that you want them, especially walking away from people who you thought was always going to be there. Okay? You may be feeling like you won't find that balance, that duality. You know, I often say, you know, that the masculine, the feminine, this 4 wands, they often say that this is the 11. This is that balance, that spiritual and that physical plane coming together. Some of you guys may also be feeling like you won't work it out with a fire sign. Some of you guys are really fearing that if you let go of a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, that you're going to be mentally crazy. Some of you feel like if I leave this person, it could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or a fire sign. If you step away from this person, maybe it was that person that you felt like you had that soulmate connection with. If I leave this particular group of friends, I'm not going to be stable anymore. Maybe some of you guys financially won't be stable if you walk away. But let me tell you something. It's better to be mentally stable and financially fucked, because you can fix that, you know. But once you got your money together but your mind messed up, Jesus Christ, now you in some real water, hot water, you know. Because now we got to go seek stuff, and now we gotta go, you know, pay for medical, this and that. Like, we don't want that type of energy. Okay, so come up out of this mental stuff now, whatever the case may be, because you are the creator as well. So if you're still stuck in that mental energy, guess what kind of painting you about to paint again? We don't want that painting. So I'm hearing too, let that person go. Let that person go. Because people around you, if they start to get jealous, I forgot what sign I was telling, but if they start to get jealous, they're going to start to sabotage what you have going on. Whether that's you doing something amazing, they're with you, and then they start lying on your name, or they start trying to downplay what you're doing to other people, but still wanting to be a part of it. And it's like, it's really kind of like bipolar energy. Like, this is the first reading that I've ever had to say that. Usually I say narcissistic energy, but for you, I'm picking up bipolar energy, not from you, but from people around you, especially with all this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy on the board, with this mental and these swords. It's like a whole bunch of mental stuff coming up with you, and you're an earth sign. So you see what's around you. You're very hyper aware of your surroundings because you are an earth sign, and we are living here on earth in 3D. So you're very aware of stuff. You're very keen on stuff, even if the average person can't see it. So that causes you to have to be kind of separated from the pack a little bit, whether you like it or not. But that's also a blessing, because you have a gift to offer the world, and only you can bring it forward. And that's why you have to go into that hermit mode in order to bring that thing forward, which is what you're about to do. But these people around you are not only going to cause you some instability with the mental, but that's because they're mental. I catch that bipolar energy. I'm sorry. I don't know who that's for. I don't know how many people that's going to resonate with. That might not be for, well, I know that's not for everybody for sure, but I'm not sure how many people that will resonate with. But some of you guys are dealing with people who are bipolar. I don't know if this is the past relationship person, the friends, whoever, but you have people who are really double-minded, who are really unstable, and they're going to cause you to be unstable. Okay? Now, how people see you is the Judgment card. So a lot of people, this is the revival card. This is the thing that was dead and in the ground. Now that that angel is blowing the trumpet, and that person is coming out and being revived. And I told you, this is how you are. You look refreshed. Okay? And that's kind of like not just the alarm blowing and you waking up and you becoming consciously aware that you're painting this painting, but this is the other people around, they heard it too, but the horn wasn't for them to be revived. They just so happened to hear the horn, and they look and they see, he's revived, she's revived, let's go back over there and get our supply. Here they come, wanna come suck. Woo, let me get you, let me get you, let me suck your energy, let me drain your energy, because it's like, you're the supply. Some people don't know what to do. They don't know where to go. They don't know how to do it. But you, Capricorn, you're an earth sign. You do this earth thing very well. You figure it out very well. So people have to, they have to suck off of you to do their thing. Okay? And once they see the revival in you, here they come. That's why you have to go in hermit mode. Okay? I forgot who I was telling it, but their sign, their main quote was going to be something like, oh, okay, well, you know what? Not at this time. Or ask me that in about 2 months, okay? That was like going to be their phrase for the next month or the next month and a half. And so for you, I'm going to give that same advice. Like some people, your way out of it, because if you don't know how to set boundaries or don't quite know how to say no, your main thing is going to be like, oh, okay, you know what? I'm working on something right now, but ask me that in about a month. Ask me that in like 2 months, okay? And it's not that you're lying or anything. It's just you kind of buying yourself some time. Because I know how it is to not be able to say no. And you're going to have to like buy yourself some time until you can, oh, you know what? And in the 2 months, of course, something's going to come up to where you can't do it. Or in 2 months, you'll be in a position where you'll be so in hermit mode they can't touch you, ask you, reach you, or anything like that. I don't know. Take that how it applies. But what you hope for, bang, right there, young entrepreneur, suited up, doing your thing. You want that revival, but you also want it to, you know, kind of be seen or kind of be shown. You want, some of you guys are going to get a new job, and the job is going to be a promotion, or it's going to be a better job that you like kind of like, I guess, the best job you've ever had type thing. Some of you guys have been working in a specific field or whatever, and this new job is going to be something that you've never done before, and it's going to be a promotion or like an upgrade in life because of that. And you've been hoping for it and wanting it for a long time, and it's going to manifest. Now, what type of life are you going to create with this brand new promotion? That's where that intellect's going to come in when you're painting that picture. So you need to, if you're not already in this energy now, you need to get into that energy of deciding, what is my painting going to look like? What are the colors I'm going to use? So it's like, you know, where do I want to live? And then not just materialistic thing, like what kind of car am I going to drive and all that. Like, you know, you can ask yourself questions like, what am I going to invest in? You know, what am I going to leave for my grandchildren? What am I going to leave for my children? You know, what type of things am I going to give back to my community? What kind of legacy am I going to leave? See, it's not just about walking away from people that we once loved and, you know, thought they'd be there forever. It's not about falling back and setting boundaries and going into ourselves so we can be selfish. No, a lot of people have to fall back and go into themselves because you have a lot to offer way more people than just the people that you're walking away from. There are way more people who are going to benefit from you that will probably never ever meet you face to face or stand in the same room as you. But you are going to affect and change their lives. Now, ask yourself, is that worth walking away from people who are bipolar? And then please, to the people who are in the bipolar community or mental illness community, I love you. I support you to the fullest. And I am not in any way, shape, or form coming against you. In no way, shape, or form. But this particular message is for the people who are dealing with that type of energy, because right now it just simply is not the time. Okay? You can love people, you can pray for people, you can send people well wishes, but at the end of the day, your destiny is on the line, and it's more important to a whole world of people than the people that you are being instructed to walk away from. Now, like I said, this is not for everybody, okay? But if you've been feeling the inkling and you know God been nudging at you that it's time to let some people go, it's time to move forward, and I'm telling you that you need to go and follow your destiny. And this is the message for you. I'm talking to you. All right? Whoa. Jesus Christ. Okay. Explosion time. Okay, it's time to have some fun. Because y'all just got an explosion. I pulled your last 5 cards. And can we just please, I'm going to just pull them up. Oh my God. First, we got the Sun card. This is happiness right here, okay? And then we got the 9 of Pentacles. This is you being free from all of this energy, all the people you had to walk away from, all the despair, all the mind trickery. You get to be free, independent, fun loving. You're peaceful, you're content, you loving what you're doing. You are awesome now. You're feeling the energy. And we got the Hierophant. This is contractual agreements. You may have people who want to work with you and maybe on some next level type stuff. People who are spiritually inclined, people who are more on your frequency, vibration, and level. You may even get a mentor. Some of you guys may find someone, even if it's online, like not someone who you sit under all day or work for, but you may catch someone in a spiritual realm who will take you under their wing, and you'll feel so, inspired and motivated by this person. This is you also becoming more wise. A lot of people are about to step into more wisdom, or you're going to exercise more wisdom as you're consciously aware that you're painting your picture this time. And then we have the Empress. This is all about creation. Some of you guys will be creating a baby, and it'll be a beautiful baby. That is something that you want on your canvas in your life. Like, you know what? I want children. I've decided that this time as I'm painting, I want children, and you guys will work towards creating children. But this is also the manifestation of some things that you have been hoping to manifest. Okay, so we got the Sun card. I told you this is all about the happiness of it. This is you fulfilling what you want, you coming into orbit with your life purpose and your destiny. And the last card, the overall energy of the entire reading, we got the World card. Coming to some completions. It's the end of the cycle. You made it to the end of a brand new cycle. And I forgot to tell you guys, the outcome card for your spread was the King of Cups. So for some of you guys, you're going to be getting a new love. Okay, now this person in the past who you were walking away from, that could have been a soulmate or a twin flame. I'm feeling like you're just gonna like swap one for the other. So if you were dealing with a twin flame, now you're gonna get your soulmate. Okay, it's just going in order. Some of you guys were dealing with a karmic relationship as well. I'm just throwing this in because I'm catching it right now. Some of you guys were dealing with a karmic relationship, and now your next relationship is going to be a soulmate relationship, okay? So if you don't know what that is, go ahead and look that up. I probably will do a series about that soon, but just go ahead and look that up. I think a lot of you guys are going to meet soulmates now, okay? Because it's the King of Cups. We got that loving energy. It's just really loving is what I'm feeling. But also some of you guys may be taking a pause from a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well. Okay, so make sure that you guys are paying attention, because if you're dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you might be falling back from them. And some of you guys may be having a new Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces come in. There's a lot of water energy in this whole relationship realm. So some of you guys could either have one going out and a new one coming in, or you're just letting them all go and you're going to just wait, which is good too, because like I said, you're coming to the end of a cycle. So this whole entire last 5 cards, 4 of them are major arcanas. Okay, this here, look at this Sun card. It's so pretty. It's like, don't you want to paint your canvas like this? Like, don't you want it to be really pretty? I mean, some of these cards, like this one, this anxiety, this mental trapped, the picture that was painted before, the one that other people helped you to paint. See, other people helped you to paint this picture, and this was the picture you had before. Other people helped you to paint this picture. And now that you're consciously aware that you get a new canvas, a new set of paint, a new set of paint brushes, you get to create this picture. What's the key? You're going to be your true, most highest, authentic self by going within and not letting anybody else paint your picture for you. Don't let nobody else tell you who you are. Don't let anybody else make you feel that you can't do what you said you were going to do. And go ahead and move forward knowing that you are the creator, you are the painter, and ultimately you do have the know-how, you do have the strength, you do have the ability to create a wonderful, fantastic, and beautiful painting. All right, Capricorn, that is what I got for you. I'm excited for you, Capricorn. I'm excited, especially about that brand new fresh wave. I mean, it's always good like when you do something, but I feel like some of you guys are going to get to redo some things as well. It's kind of like you may have tried something before and it didn't work out as great, but the refresher that you're going to get is going to re-spark or reignite something inside of you that you thought was dead or you thought was lost, especially with that Judgment card, because people are looking at you like something is revived. So for some of you guys, it may actually be something you started before and gave up on and people were happy, but now it's coming back and it's like, uh-oh, she's revived again. He's revived again. Watch out for people who all of a sudden, like, they want to reattach themselves to you and all that kind of stuff. Watch out for those people. You know what I mean? You're already supposed to be detaching from a lot of people, but other people who have already, like, kind of been detached, but when you revive all your stuff and get your brand new canvas, they're going to be trying to come back. Watch out for those people as well. Remember, you are in hermit mode, but you're completing cycles, and this is a solo mission. So, Capricorn, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let me hear from you. Go down to the comment section. I want to know if this resonated with you. Follow me on Instagram at WaterStarVibes, and I will see you guys next month.